What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna do my reaction to the Alabama versus Cincinnati game. As everybody knows, Alabama won the game. We did pretty good, guys. Running the ball, we did a really good job doing that. We knew Cincinnati going in had one of the best secondaries in the country, so I think Alabama took a safer route by just trying to rush the ball and not try to put Bryce Young in bad situations and trying to pass it down, well, try to force it downfield rather. So I got some stats for the game. Uh, Bryce Young was 17 of 28 for 181 yards. He had 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. So, like I was saying, I think we took we made the offense kind of vanilla, and we just decided that once we knew we can rush the ball on them, we just kept it at that and tried to keep Bryce from throwing downfield, which probably would have been a risky thing to do. So, you know, let's get to the start of the game. Brian Robinson, he had 26 carries for 204 yards, guys. So, like I said, we completely just ran the ball at will. He was the MVP at the end of the game. The only thing about it, though, he didn't get a touchdown. He got 204 yards, but he didn't get a touchdown. So I think we could at least let him get one on the goal line or something like that. But it is what it is. And our leading receiver, actually, uh, he outgained Jameson Williams. Ja'Cory Brooks, he had 4 receptions for 66 yards and 1 touchdown. So, we didn't really pass the ball that much, guys. And Jameson Williams had 7 receptions for 62 yards. So, like I said, we didn't really pass the ball on the guys. We kept the offense. It seemed to me like we kept the offense vanilla because we knew we was going against some high caliber first round picks, DBs, and you know they basically, to me, in my opinion, they had the best secondary that we played all season. So we kept it safe, everything. And let's look at some defensive stats for Alabama. We had Brian Branch had a very good game. He had 8 total tackles, 6 solo. He had a half sack, a half tackle for loss, and he had 2 passes defended. Then let's see. Of course, Will Anderson, he had 6 total tackles with 2 solo. He had 2 sacks and 2 tackles for loss for the game. So, like I said, defense runs through him. Like he's the first guy to attack, and he's pretty hard to deal with. And for the most part, everybody did pretty good. Henry To'o did pretty good. He had 5 total tackles with 1 solo, and he had 1 pass defended. And then Kool-Aid did a very good job. Uh, he had 5 total tackles, 1 solo tackle, and I take it, Cincinnati's quarterback Desmond Ritter didn't really have anywhere to throw the ball, so the corners did a pretty good job. Well, the defense as a whole did a good job of disrupting him up front, and also the DBs did a good job of locking down their receivers. So Alabama did pretty good. I'll give some of Cincinnati stats. Desmond Ritter, he was 17 for 32 attempts, and he only had 144 yards passing, and they didn't even get in the end zone, guys. So the Bama defense did a pretty good job of locking up the quarterback, and also the running back Jerome Ford. I give you his stats. He had 15 carries for 77 yards, and he didn't even get a touchdown. So we kept them out the end zone, guys. They kicked 2 field goals, and overall, the Alabama team did a pretty good job. There was one part that scared me. I think it was JoJo Earl. He tried to receive the punt return, and he bobbled it, and then they almost received the ball, but we caught it back. But that was scary. But now I see why Nick Saban puts Slade Bolden back there most of the time. Because he's got pretty good hands, and that rarely ever happens with him. So, but overall, guys, the game was pretty good. We beat them 27-6. So that's pretty good. Like I said, I think we could have did more, but we tried to keep it, simple and try not to expose too much offensively. We had some injuries though. Jameson Williams, he got hurt and he had to go in the tent. Uh, Hopefully he's fine. He was holding up the trophy, so I guess he wasn't too hurt, but hopefully he's not. And Chris Owens, our right tackle, he went out the game, so hopefully we can get him back. But I did notice, I think we put, at one point, I think we put J.C. Latham out there, and then I know I saw Mark Kite out there too. So hopefully, if Owens is not ready to go, hopefully we can get those guys ready to go. But overall, it was a good win, guys, and we punched that ticket to national championship once again. So please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll definitely be bringing back more videos. So with all that being said, guys, love y'all and roll tide.